Let's rock. What's going on, man? This your boy Meech. We are back again. Life after GP. Life after crashing out. Took 2 days. Spiraling down that rabbit hole, that dark tunnel. Told you guys about, see, look down in my voice. But man, we are back, y'all. We back. We got to snap out. He's traded. He's gone. He's out of here. What do we do now? Be sure to get in that comment section. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Who do we go get? Talks out there, Amari Cooper. I don't know about that one. Romeo Dobbs. Alan Lazard. Who do we go get, man? Y'all get in the comment section. Be sure to check out our sponsors. So, yeah, this weekend, rookie minicamp. That's what we got going on today. Starts today. I'm going to be tuned in on my phone pretty much all weekend. Got to see how these guys look. Got to see what's going on. I think everybody look good in, T-shirts and shorts. But, you got to see the intangible things, how these guys acting, how they gelling, who they hanging out with, who's going to click up, who's going to be the problem, who's going to step up, things of that nature. So, looking forward to seeing how these guys going to gel. Obviously, you're going to be on top of the top guys, Derek Harmon, Caleb Johnson. And Derek Harmon, he's going to be an interesting one because I think with the passing of his mother, I think he's going to have a bomb year this year, y'all. He's going to have a bomb year this year. So I definitely got my eyes set on him, see what's really going on there. But you got the undrafted Castro. You got Yaya Black. See how they Jack Sawyer, the questionable pick from this draft. So we got to see how these guys going to be, man. See how they adapting, NFL life, things like that. See who's going to be the step up. Who's going to be that surprising step up? Kind of like how Jaylen Warren was and Benny Bishop when those guys was in rookie mini camp. So, and we see how they turning out so far. And I think Benny's going to have a good year this year coming too. Maybe not nothing spectacular, but I feel like he's going to take some strides. Not no major breakout, nothing like that, but he's going to take some strides, almost like a Calvin Austin takes strides or Jaylen Warren took strides. So we're going to see. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. And like I said, Jack, the most questionable pick from this draft, everybody was saying, why did we go that way? Why did we do that at this pick? So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. But life after GP, that's it right there. Life after GP, man. Like I said, I was crashing out. My boys called me, especially the Bengal fan. He ready to put the salt in the game, Anything go wrong with the Steelers, they ready to do that. So, them vultures are out there, It's all right, though. It's all right, though. We ain't worried about it. Hey, 2-year plan, y'all. 2-year plan. So we got to see. We got to see. Life after GP. It's crazy. Who do they go get now? I mean, you can toss out names out there, but honestly speaking, I wouldn't be shocked if the Steelers don't go get nobody. I mean, that's what we did last year. Traded Deontay Johnson. I mean, we got a player back in that trade, but as far as wide receiver, we didn't make no moves. Even when we knew during the season, oh man, we definitely needed that wide receiver. Not Dante Jackson. So, hey, I mean, we eventually made that move, but then we went and got a Mike Williams, somebody that we did not use. And I'm still sitting here trying to wonder why. I mean, I ain't saying he the best thing smoking out there in the field, but it's been some games where I see Mike Williams wide open. And then not to mention he won us the game with the catch wide open. Mike motherfucking Williams, bitch. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we didn't utilize him. So, talks out there, DJ Moore. I mean, you got, that's a contract, my boy. That's a contract, my boy. You get DJ Moore. And I said pay 2 wide receivers, but I don't think we're going to do it like that, y'all. I don't think we're going to do it like that. And the Steelers just showed us that they're not paying no 2 wide receivers. Never have. And it ain't going to start now. So we're going to put all the money into the D and see how that go, But yeah, it's going to be interesting. You back down to that 1 wide receiver, and if anybody sit here and tell me Robert Woods is okay after trading GP, no. You crazy. Robert Woods supposed to be that number 3 role. Step in there when need be. That's what he was supposed to be. Not like what we tried to do with Allen Robinson and Van Jefferson. Make these guys on the end of their careers, the go-to receiver. No, nah, opposite of GP. No, and that's the point. That's the part that I did not like about it. You know, I did not like about it the fact that you traded George so soon. To me, in my eyes, like I understand that George sit there and he crashes out, not doing training camp, to still lose all type of ledger. So that third round pick that we essentially got just dropped down to a fifth, maybe a sixth. Because at that point, you ain't got no leverage. He don't want to be there, and you not paying him. So I get that point, but I don't know. I think I would have ran the risk, man. I think I would have ran the risk. Let everybody see how that goes. Like I said, the O-line got their prove-it year. Broderick Jones, you get Troy back. Zach Frazier had a hell of a season last year. Like, I don't know. I just felt like everything was, it wasn't like fully coming together and it's done, but you can actually see where this can take shape and form at. And like I said, if it don't, like for instance, Broderick Jones, if he does not work out, then you know he's out of here. This was the year you get everything in line. You know exactly what you want to do. 2-year plan. I'm doing this at this point. I'm doing this at this point. I'm doing this at this point. And I just feel like you gave away GP way too soon. GP he's in a contract year. And everybody knows once you in that contract year, man, you playing the best because you're trying to get the most money set in stone. So either GP sets us up to be successful, or he goes and he go get some money, and then you move on from there. And the talks of like I said, the Kirk Cousins going to get Kirk, man, leave Kirk where he at, bro. Leave Kirk over there. Rock with Mason at this point. You gave away GP. It's talks out there. You talking about TJ Watt, and let me tell you something. It's crazy. I looked at my phone because my partner, he told me, he's like, hey, man, it's going to be when you doing a podcast. They going to trade TJ Watt. And I told him, I said, bro, if they do that, I swear to God, shut this podcast down. me just over. I probably get banned off of YouTube because of how much shit talking I'm going to be saying, man. So, yeah, it was just crazy. As soon as I brought him up, I had to look at the phone. But, yeah, you talk about trading GP. So, I mean, trading TJ Watt. You already traded GP. And if you go and you do something like that and you talk about, oh, we're going to go get Kirk Cousins and try to win a Super Bowl, man, hush. Don't tell me no shit like that. Ain't no way you doing that. Just rock with Mason and let's see where the thing goes from now. Let's see where it goes. But like I told you, there's light at the end of that tunnel. Yes, it's dark and gloomy. I crashed out for the last 2 days. I'm trying to figure out this thing. I'm doing a lot of research. I'm trying to see where the Steelers are going, because we don't know. Nobody knows anything. I mean, they told us since January, since the end of last season, that no, we're not trading George. We don't want to trade George. We love George. 2 weeks after the draft, you trade George. We don't know what's going on, y'all, but I took these last 2 days and I really tried to see where we were going with this, what possible angle they could go. And then I looked at our draft picks. And I looked at the moves that we made, getting rid of Antonio Brown. And when we got rid of them, get rid of Antonio Brown. Fleece Chase Claypool to the Bears. Got Juju out of here. Got Deontay Johnson out of here. Now you got George Pickens out of here. And all of those players, you can group them into a toxic core, like a whole lot of toxicness coming from them. They're getting rid of the toxic energy in the locker room. The players with questions about their character and are they for real about the football sport, trying to really be something in the league. Can they shape up and get right? You got rid of all of that. So, and the players you're bringing in are high character players, high football IQ players, people that wants to lead, people that has been leaders. So that's why I said it's light it's light at the end of that tunnel, man. Got rid of all the toxic out the Leonard locker room, especially wide receiver. So like Chase Claypool, you got rid of him while after Minka Fitzpatrick just beat him to mess up. They in there real life fighting. Like, George Pickens calling out Kenny Pickett. Like, so you got rid of all the toxicness, being late to the practices, being late to the games, and you bringing in all these players with high levels of football character and personal character off the field, outside of the locker room, things like that. So you're changing the way you draft. You're changing the way you bringing in players. Like you brought in Darius Slay, a leader. Brought in Robert Woods, a leader. For real, leaders. Like people that, and hopefully DK. That's what you bringing in DK for too. I mean, and yeah, DK has some little instance on the field, but but we want to talk about DK out of this, like outside, being late here, not showing up there, calling this player out. Like it wasn't none of that. So with DK, so that's what you bring him in for. And low key, I think it's Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin trying to install what they did on the defense with leaders and players like TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, Minka Fitzpatrick, Keanu Bitten. Like players that can be leaders and are leaders, got high football character. You're trying to install that on the offense. And there's a chance that you can do it, for real. Troy Fautanu, Zach Frazier, Mason McCormick. Robert Jones showed tendencies like stepping in there when Calvin Austin's about to get beat up by Darius Slay last year. He was like, so, and Darnell Washington. I think Darnell was right there too. Big Darnell, big Mount Washington out there. So you got that together, and like I said, those guys have to gel and play their best. And Nick Farabaugh made a interesting point, and this what got me to really turning on this and digging into it. He made a real interesting point on All Steelers Talk, and he was like, they're changing. They're where they drafted. They want these players, and drafted all these players with captains that were captains or leaders in previous years or whatever before coming into the NFL. So I went down and I looked. You got and we're gonna list it. We're gonna go through all the names. Jack Harmon, high football character, captain. You already know what he brings. Caleb Johnson, he was the heartbeat of that offense. Everything went through Caleb Johnson. Jack Sawyer, captain for the national champs. Y.A. Black played 3 years becoming the leader of the D-line. Dante Kent was a captain. Carson Bruner, captain, and we know his father. We know his father very well in Pittsburgh. Will Howard, national champs QB and captain at Kansas State before he got there. And a lot of people take that, and we're going to, a little thing on Will Howard. A lot of people think when his time over in Kansas State was terrible, Will was a dog, low-key. He was a dog over there. The team was terrible. But Will did his thing, man. Did his thing in captain. Some are undrafted free agents. Castro was a captain. JJ was a captain. Aiden Williams was a captain. So you bringing in these guys. Darius Slay was a captain for the Eagles. Robert Woods was a captain. So you bringing in all these guys with leadership qualities, the intangibles that they talk about, and how these guys can lead. And what we're saying George Pickens need in Dallas with the Cowboys, can Dak Prescott be that to him? Who knows? I think that's probably a lost cause at this point. Like, I don't know. And I told this to my, it might be a little petty, y'all, but I said I hope he probably shape up for 1 year to get the contract and then go right back to crashing out. Right back to crashing out. I mean, you got to look at it. Everybody that the Steelers done got rid of, wide receiver wise, hasn't done anything in the league. Half of them, or most of them, not even in the league no more. So, A.B. Claypool, I think Juju probably signed back with Kansas City, but we'll see. So, yeah, man, they're changing the way they're doing things, and I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not gonna I don't say I kind of like it. I like it. I like it. And so that's the light there at the end of that tunnel. That's the light there. Now we just gotta sit back and wait. We gotta sit back and wait. That's why I said you don't go get a Kirk Cousins. You don't sit there and try to put everything into this season and make it to that Super Bowl like almost like the Rams did. Put everything into 1 year to go to the Super Bowl. Won the Super Bowl. Now them guys did win the Super Bowl and they had to do it. Von Miller, he needed that. He needed that before he got up out of here. Aaron Donald needed that. Needed that ring for their legacy. So, I mean, on the Steelers, you can say T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, Minka. Cam probably got 2 more years. T.J. probably got 3, maybe 4. Minka probably got 3, maybe 4. So, the only one for real is Cam Hayward. And if you didn't trade away Cam, you're not going to trade away TJ. You're not going to trade away Minka. I mean, that'll be pissing on Cam Hayward's leg and telling him it's raining. Yeah, we're going to do everything for you, my boy, but we doing all this over here. So, I don't see it, and I'm telling you. If they sit there and they try to trade away TJ Watt, I was telling them yesterday, I'll be at Man Cave, getting a Chief jersey, having my son pick me out a Chief jersey. Let's go, Chief. I mean it. I can't tolerate it. Can't tolerate it. And another interesting thing I thought about too now, Mike Tomlin. Next year, hey, you got to hit on QB. You got to hit on QB. You cannot miss on a QB next year. These people going to be at your throat so hard, man. The fan base is going to be at your throat so hard. Man, look, they're going to get you up out of here, Mike. They're going to get you up out of here. Now, I told you I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. We got to have a conversation. That's all. That's all. We got to have a real conversation, man. That's it. You got to talk to your boy Meech. Meech got to tell you something, too. But he's like, sit down, shut the fuck up, and listen. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and listen. Your boy Meech got to tell you something. Your boy Meech. Hey, man. Y'all let me know, though. Get in those comment section, hit the like button, subscribe, man. It's your boy Meech. Y'all stay up and y'all stay blessed. I'm out.